NRL vid 0 back here with another video today, and in today's video this is just my thoughts on the possible rumour of happening, most likely, we'll wait and see. But yeah, it's about the rumour of Nicho Hynes possibly going to the Brisbane Broncos in 2022, and I'll be just giving my thoughts on it and be addressing this rumour. So look, it's been talk that Nicho Hynes, he wants to get a starting position, a regular starting position at fullback, and he's unlikely to get that starting position at fullback because of Ryan Papenhuyzen currently being the club's preferred fullback for the club. And obviously Nicho Hynes is sick of playing for Sunshine Coast Falcons and playing off the bench, and he's only used as a backup player mainly for the Storm. So and he thinks he's definitely a starting player with a lot of lots to give to a club, and I reckon he is a starting player for sure. I reckon he's already proven himself enough to be a consistent, regular starting player, but he just needs to find a club.
So the first topic's about if the Dragons can still make the finals, and that was by Brian Garner, who asked a question.
And I feel like Storm won't send Nicho Hynes' way. If Nicho Hynes wants to go to a club that needs a fullback,
and third and final topic asked by Rachu Wagga, he's asked, should Rocco Berry keep Fuss out of that left wing spot for the Warriors?
I think they will try and offer him a good contract to keep him, convince him to stay. Obviously, because he's still a part of the club, and because he can still fill him at 5'8" from the centres or wherever. He's a very versatile player, Nicho Hynes, but pretty clear his best position is fullback. But look, the Broncos obviously made some inquiries, and even Nicho Hynes confirmed himself on Fox. I'm pretty sure he confirmed that he's looking into possibly moving to the Brisbane Broncos in 2022 to get a regular starting position at fullback. And if the Broncos do sign Nicho Hynes, I think it's a great signing for the club because they need a good fullback. I mean, no disrespect to Jamayne Isaako. I think Jamayne Isaako is a very decent player. I've always rated Jamayne Isaako. I think Jamayne Isaako has been a really decent player for the past couple of years now for the Broncos. Does a job and always turns up and does his best. But I think maybe he's better on the wing. I think Jamayne Isaako is better on the wing because I just see how he scores a lot of tries on the wing, and he always looks pretty safe on the wing. He does a decent job at fullback, but I think Jamayne Isaako is nothing more than a backup fullback who can fill in there during the game in case of injuries and all that. But I think Isaako is a better winger because next year, since Xavier Coates will be joining the Melbourne Storm next year, it obviously means that Jamayne Isaako could possibly shift to the wing next year when Xavier Coates is gone, and the fullback can be Nicho Hynes if the Broncos do sign him. So that's the possible thing that could happen right there. So I reckon if the Broncos give Nicho Hynes a good contract, it might be just too much for the Melbourne Storm to handle because I mean, why would Nicho Hynes want to stay at the Melbourne? Why would Nicho Hynes want to stay at the Melbourne Storm if he knows he won't get a regular starting position, and plus he won't get his most favourite position at fullback. Like he won't play regularly like Ryan Papenhuyzen would do for the Melbourne Storm each week. So it's a bit silly for Nicho Hynes to stay at Storm, but Storm are a quality club and they don't really have much weaknesses, so I wouldn't be surprised if Nicho Hynes stays there rather than goes to the battling club and with not much going for them, the Brisbane Broncos. But I reckon, if Nicho Hynes is that desperate to get a starting position, and I think the Broncos are the right club, but there's other clubs that could use a fullback, what clubs are out there? There's a couple of clubs that could use a fullback. I mean, maybe Bulldogs if they're not keen on Corey Allen, I'm not sure. But yeah, obviously the Broncos are the club that stands out the most. And I think Broncos would be a good pickup and a good player. Signing right there, the Broncos are able to get Nicho Hynes. It would be good for the club, and but we'll wait and see how it all goes. But Nicho Hynes, the Brisbane Broncos would be surely the priority pickup for the Brisbane Broncos because they need that sort of player. They need a fullback, and I think Nicho Hynes would be perfect. So, but we'll see what happens. It's a very interesting rumour, and we'll see how it goes the next couple of weeks. But guys, that's the end of the video. What are your thoughts on this rumour? If you enjoyed the video, make sure you do like the video. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel in case you're new. And make sure you do give your thoughts and feedback on the video. But guys, until then, catch you next one.